Welcome to the Stand Comedy Club in Edinburgh, and we're here to play the game where you, the audience, help me to decide who's good, who's bad, and who's ugly. I am your host, Richard Melvin. First up, please welcome to the stage Team 1. It's Joe Caulfield and Richard Wiseman. Okay, and playing against them this week, we've got Keir McAllister and Graham Thomas. Okay, well, we're going to start with round 1, and it's a quickfire round called Beatles or Stones. And it's a game designed for us to get to know the panel a little bit better. There isn't a right answer or a wrong answer. There isn't a good answer or a bad answer, just the answer that they give. So we're going to go with those answers. So first up, from Team 1, can I please have, to play this game, Richard Wiseman. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Richard. Now you're an author and a psychologist.
I am indeed, yes.
That's very good.
A genuine psychologist, yes. I just think I've got an idea, actually.
Okay.
I just think the best way of bonding you together, I've come up with an idea, psychologist. Anybody got any sexual problems they want to share with the group? No one. All right, okay, it was a shit idea. That's, yes.
Okay, right, well, no one at this point, maybe after the first info, you could jot it down and hand it to me and we could remain anonymous. Okay, so, right, the first round is called Beatles or Stones, so I'm just going to ask you these questions. Okay, first up, Magical Mystery Tour or Sympathy for the Devil?
Oh, that's Magical Mystery Tour.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, an easy one, yeah.
Okay, Science or Religion?
Definitely science. I hate religion. Yes, yeah. Big science crowd in tonight. So, yes. Okay. Actually, I don't hate religion. I hate religious people. And no, it's not worse. It's not worse. And I hate them for 2 reasons. First of all, because they're religious, and second, because they're people. And I don't like God either. So that's not that he exists. That's all rubbish. But if he did exist, I'd hate him as well.
Okay, well, we're going to stay on the serious themes now. Ian Rankin or J.K. Rowling?
Oh, Ian, definitely.
Ian, okay.
Yes.
Shaven or natural?
Are we still talking about Ian? Because, I would, shaven or natural? That's a tricky one, isn't it? What are you talking about?
You tell me.
Oh, you got the questions. I'm not. Shaven or natural? You're talking about pubic hair?
Or faces?
You were talking about pubic hair, though, weren't you? Let's be honest. Definitely natural. Okay,
natural. Right. I get a surprise birthday present or exactly what you asked for?
Definitely what I asked for. I don't like surprises. I don't like religious people. I don't like surprises. I don't like religious people that surprise me. To me, that's the worst of all worlds.
Shaved religious people.
Shaved religious people that surprise me.
Okay. A vampire or a werewolf?
I think, my goodness, which should I go with? I would go, it depends what the context is. But I think I'd go with a vampire. I think. Am I alone in that? Or is it? Yeah.
Right.
So I think vampire.
That's enough information there.
I don't like werewolves. I mean, I don't like anyone that's hairier than I am. Right. And that's definitely werewolves.
Yeah.
And indeed most people. So there we go.
Okay. Harry Houdini or Harry Hill?
That's a tricky one because I like Houdini. I've got a background in magic. So Houdini is a bit of a hero figure to me, albeit he was gay, of course. That's a little known fact about Houdini. I don't like gay people. And yes, you're all pro-religious thing. Then it turned out that I hate gay people. And it's like, oh, don't like him now. So judgmental you are. So pro 1 minute, anti the next. It's the only thing I've got in common with the Pope, actually. That's the only thing that bonds us. It doesn't bother me about gay people. I'm joking about gay people, but not about Harry Houdini. He was gay. Harry Hill is very funny, but I think Houdini wins because as a child, I used to masturbate over pictures of Houdini.
Okay.
sort of wish I hadn't said that now.
Yeah. Painting pictures with words. Okay, John or Edward?
Sperm, actually. Sorry, I missed that.
John or Edward?
John or Edward? John.
John. Okay,
John.
You're fully averse with Jedward.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it's the first one.
All right, okay.
I panicked. I just went with John. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, most people's favourite is Edward.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, M&S or S&M?
I can see where that's going. I think... Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? I tell you what happened once.
Sorry, this is a quick fire.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Can I just say it?
It's okay.
Can I say it? I was at an S&M club. All right. I was there as a magician. This was years ago, working. Okay. I'm not not into nails and all of that. Okay. I was there just working as a magician. All right. They're doing the horrible things, like they were nailing their testicles to boards and all that stuff. I swear, it was one of those things. The venue with a low kind of like thing. Guy stood up. He banged his head. He went, "Oh!" Like that. I thought, surely that must be like fantastic. He went, "No, it really hurt." I thought it's all context, isn't it? You can nail your testicles to a board and that's all right. You just like bang your head. Oh no, I'm going to put in a complaint. Makes me sick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. M&S.
M&S. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Twitter or Facebook?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely Twitter. I don't understand Facebook. I do not get Facebook at all. I'm scared of clicking anything on Facebook in case I invite everyone over. Definitely, I like Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time. Well, not now, but generally on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay. Manipulate an audience or an audience with a free will?
Definitely. I don't believe in free will. Yes. Definitely manipulate. And free will is an illusion. It doesn't exist. We don't actually make decisions in life.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I probably haven't got time to unpack that one, so I think we should, in a quick fire round.
Despite the fact you've just made a bunch of decisions.
I didn't actually. Well, no, it's a moot point. Some people would argue I didn't actually make any of the decisions, but they were all predetermined. Religious people, would argue that. Makes me sick.
I'm lost already. We're still on page 1. Right. Okay. 59 seconds or 24 hours. Your final question.
Bless you for that. 59 seconds. The title of my penultimate book. Best-selling, 32 different languages translated. I don't want to go on about it, but definitely 59 seconds, my book.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, Richard Wiseman, I do feel genuinely that we do know you a little bit better now. I really do. We know you a little bit better, and
yes.
For that very reason, I'm going to give you 4 points.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Wiseman. Okay, now from Team 2, please welcome Graham Thomas. Now, due to the time constraints now upon us, we are going to whip through these ones. So, same deal for you. Okay, Beatles or Stones is the name of the round. And the first question is, all you need is love or I can't get no satisfaction?
I can't get no satisfaction.
Great. Belly dancers or pole dancers?
Belly dancers.
Okay. Carefully planned holidays or more kind of fly by the seat of your pants?
Planned.
JLS or One Direction?
I don't believe in One Direction. So it'd have to be JLS.
Okay. Die on stage or fail to perform?
Sort of same thing. Dying on stage.
Okay. Animals do the funniest things or question time?
Don't believe animals are funny. I don't know. What do you think? Question time.
Question time, okay.
It is funnier than the animals, to be fair.
Okay, now I've got a big question here. Scented candles or unscented candles?
Darkness. Unscented candles.
Big candle fanning. And top or bottom?
For £1,000. The middle one. It's a hot spot. If we're talking bunk beds, it's top.
Okay, top. And did you spot the gorilla or why we see what isn't there?
Exactly. I don't know if that's a question. I couldn't recognise a choice in that.
It's awkward. Another couple of Richard's books.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry, Richard. Not as best-selling as you thought. The first one.
The first one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's Graham Thomas, and I think for that, I'm going to give you 3 points. So, at the end of round one, that currently puts it that Joe's team has 4 and Kia's team has 3. Ooh, still all to play for. Okay, now, your applause is very kind. Thank you for that. It's time now for round 2. Now, this is the good stuff. It might give you an indication of where we're going here. It's the good stuff, and I'm going to pick 2 of you this week to tell us about the best or the most ridiculous thing that you've seen or experienced in the last couple of weeks. So, to play this game, I think I'm going to pick Joe and Kia. So, first up, Joe.
So, best thing I've seen is because last week we'd been moving house, basically, so it was all a bit stressful, and I had to buy things like a fridge and a tumble dryer and spent a lot of time in Comet asking 12-year-olds how things worked, and they were just going, I don't know, my mum does the washing, I've no idea. You know? So it was all a bit stressful, and I really get annoyed because they stop asking if you want insurance with things. Would you like insurance with that? It's a kettle, fuck off, I'll buy another one. Do you know what I mean? I'll risk it, right? So then I had a show, and it was away from Scotland, and they put me up in a nice hotel. So my husband came with me, and so after the show, like, we had a couple of drinks in the bar, and then we go up to the hotel room. And we turn on the TV. Now, often in a hotel room, if you turn on the TV, what comes on straight away is the pay-per-view channels. So straight away, it's all porn channels that come up. Right? And I switched it, and it was just another porn channel, something, I don't really want to watch a porn channel because I can't remember the last time I watched a porn film. So I was trying to get it off that, and then my husband goes, well, why don't we watch it? Could be a bit of a laugh. Although he didn't seem to laugh very much. Right? So, film comes on, we start watching the film, and from what I can tell, basically the storyline was there was a woman in her kitchen, and she's got a red blouse and a short white skirt on, and she goes over to the washing machine, and she tries to get the washing machine going, and the washing machine doesn't work, right? So, next thing, doorbell goes, there's a plumber at the door, right? And I can tell he's a plumber because he's wearing a plumber's tool belt. No trousers, just a plumber's tool belt, right? So now what was interesting to me was that when I saw her go to the washing machine was a Zanussi 615, which I had been looking at in Comet. So I said to my husband, that's the washing machine that I was looking at, right? He says, I'm ruining the film. Right? So the plumber comes in, he just goes over to the washing machine, and he gets out a lot of tools, and he sort of bangs at the washing machine. It starts working. So the woman takes off her clothes, she takes off the red top and the white skirt, and she puts them into the washing machine, starts doing a wash, right? Then the plumber starts to have sex with her over the kitchen table. Now, I don't know if anyone else is thinking what I was thinking. She doesn't want to be doing that. That is a red top and a white skirt that is going to run. So I said to my husband, that is going to run. Again, I'm spoiling the film, right? And then, so they continue having sex, and it's almost like the woman has completely forgotten that she's doing a wash, right? Because they're having quite violent sex on the kitchen table, and I'm just thinking about the time going by, and I'm thinking at some point, she's surely got to say to him, right, you've got to get the cock out of me, or we're going to have to sort of waddle over to the washing machine, because she did not put any comfort softener in that washing machine. And again, I'm saying this to my husband, again, I'm apparently ruining the film, right? But the brilliant thing was, because I'm watching that he had fixed this Zanussi 615, and also I was thinking, now, whatever you think about it, it might be quite a temperamental washing machine, but you've got to say, it really has an excellent aftercare service. Come on. So that was the best thing that I saw.